Well, Disney World this year had just wrapped up a major construction project with Epcot's overhaul, and say what you will about the results of that. And then they had the announcements at D23 about all the things that would be bringing to the parks in the coming years. And seemingly most of the parks at Disney World will be under some form of heavy construction for the foreseeable future. And it seems another ride is going to be on that list as well, as Disney has come out and said that Big Thunder Mountain Railroad major refurbishment is confirmed, with the closure beginning January of 2025. And I'm really interested in this because this is my favorite roller coaster at Disney. So we're going to read this article from WDW Magic and go into the details about this and give some thoughts on it. So, hi, I'm Jared with Capture the Magic. And it says here, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, one of Magic Kingdom's most iconic attractions, is scheduled to close for a major refurbishment beginning January 6th, 2025. Disney has confirmed that the fan favorite Frontierland roller coaster will be shut down for over a year, with plans to reopen it in 2026, promising that the ride will return with, quote, a little bit of new magic. This refurbishment has been long in the works. Disney previously filed a permit for the project assigned to their trusted construction partner, Coastal Steel Inc. The permit, which broadly mentions general construction, expires in August 2025. While initial speculation hinted at a December 2024 closure, Disney's confirmation of a January 2025 start makes a firm timeline for this major refurbishment. It says extensive ride system overhaul. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is set to undergo substantial renovations with significant work planned for the ride system to enhance its longevity and ensure smooth operations for years to come. Sources familiar with the project have emphasized that this will be the most extensive refurbishment in the ride's history, much larger in scope than the 2012 renovation, which saw the ride close for 4 months. The 2025 project is expected to follow the footsteps of Disneyland's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad renovation in 2012, which brought new ride vehicles, track replacements, and freshened mountain scenery to the Disneyland version of the ride. And Magic Kingdoms is likely to see similar updates. This refurbishment marks the longest closure in Big Thunder Mountain Railroad's history. The attraction, which opened at Magic Kingdom in 1980, has seen numerous short-term closures over the years for maintenance and minor updates. So, again, this isn't unexpected. We knew that the permit was out there about this, but the timeline here and really the length of it, I'm surprised by. Now, one of the rumors is, and if you look at Disneyland's version, they have the scene with the projection technology. Looks like the dynamite's about to explode. I believe that's going to be part of this as well. But now I think a lot of people are going to ask, are they going to change any aspects of this ride? Because they've done this before with other rides, and obviously we don't know that. They haven't said anything about it, but I don't really know what they would change because I've really never heard anybody have any complaints in terms of something being offensive in this ride or whatever. It's just a western town you're riding through, and again, it's my favorite roller coaster at Disney. I just love the aesthetics of it. I love how you have the views on the water, and you go over the top, you can see the castle. So it's got a lot of things about it that I really do enjoy, and it's a ride that you can do with your family, your kids. Our kids enjoy it as well. I would guess this is probably, it says opening sometime in 2026. I wouldn't be surprised if it's later toward 2026. So this might be almost a 2-year refurbishment, especially given how, Disney's construction isn't known to be the swiftest of things. And really what this points to me is the fact that major aspects of Disney World are going to be under construction for the foreseeable future. And if I were to estimate, given Disney's construction timelines here, the things they'd announced at D23, I don't think we're going to see any of that for 5+ years if I were to guess. Now, Disney could speed up their construction timelines, but historically they have not done that. And now they're throwing this onto the mix where if you look at Magic Kingdom alone, you're going to have the Rivers of America and that whole area under heavy construction. And now you're going to have Big Thunder Mountain under construction. You've got Hollywood Studios with wherever Monsters Inc. Land is going to go. And then at Animal Kingdom, you have Encanto replacing the Dino Land area. So there's going to be major aspects of Disney World under construction, and especially as Disney already said in their last fiscal meeting that demand was looking less and less going into 2025, and obviously 2025 is when Epic Universe opens. So it seems like in the short term here, Disney's just not really going to put up much of a fight compared to Epic Universe, and maybe they figure they have market share. We may lose a little bit here, but we'll probably be fine. And then eventually when these things are done, they can open them, and then whatever attendance they may have lost, they could recover. That is a scenario that could play out, and I think that's the one that they're sort of counting on, while maybe offering discounts and things for people that maybe are coming into Epic Universe and they throw on a day or two at Disney because they have a major discount going on, something like that. That's a scenario. The other scenario is that they do take a significant hit from Epic Universe being open. They don't see quite the bump they thought they were going to see. from Epic Universe, in the next 3 to 5 years would be how much of a hit do they take in that time period? How much of market share could Universal, sway over to them from Disney? And then the question, I think a lot of pressure would be on Disney in terms of, are the things they're going to open, are they going to turn the needle? Are they going to get people to really come back over because they're really excited for it? I don't have the answers for it. I just see multiple scenarios that could play out. I think a lot of it just depends on how well Epic Universe goes over. A lot of it probably does depend on the economy as well. If inflation isn't as rampant in the next coming few years, obviously people are willing to spend more money on vacations. So it's an interesting time period coming into this for Disney. Well, really Disney and Universal. A lot of with Epic Universe, its potential, we don't really know the impact that it's going to have. We don't even know when that park's going to open. But on Disney's side of things, part of me wonders, are they sort of kicking themselves for not having announced things that were coming to the parks 3-4 years ago when a lot of people figured that they would, so that they could have something to open up, within a year or two of Epic Universe opening to really try and have an answer for it. And because they don't, this time period is very interesting in terms of so much construction in so many parks during a time period in which your biggest competitor has opened up a brand new theme park. It's just, it's not a time period we've seen before. So this is all sort of uncharted ground, in terms of they could come out of it okay. But I do think it's a pretty big risk to be having these many things under construction. Big Thunder Mountain is still a major attraction for a lot of people. In a time period where, they're already looking at the demand being lower and not having anything to really combat this brand new state-of-the-art theme park that's down the road from them. Either way, I think it's going to be a very exciting few years to pay attention to this, to see really how the trends play out with this. What does Disney do? What continuation does Universal do on the momentum that they clearly have in this moment? Because I do feel like if you're looking at a sports analogy again, Universal's got a lot of momentum right now, and I think they see Disney on their heels, and they very well could just put the pedal down and really go into high gear in terms of building new things and continuing to add on to the offerings that they have. So I think either way, in the end of it, the consumer wins as you get more offerings because of competition. So I'm all for it. But if you are a big fan of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, you've got until January 6th of 2025 to go to Magic Kingdom to ride it before it goes down for a major refurbishment for likely a few years. And like I said, we'll have to see how all this ends up playing out. But that's going to do it, though, for this video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, as we do lots of coverage here of Universal Studios, Epic Universe, Disney World, and pop culture. And let us know in the comments what you think about Big Thunder Mountain going down for a major refurbishment in 2025. And until next time, we will see you in the parks.